Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Mochen Leira Online Smicha. There is a pasuk in Parshas Bahar where the pasuk says, "Uva'acheichem b'nei Yisrael," and your fellow Jewish brother, ish ba'achiv, man to man, lo yisirda boy befarech. Whoever, whatever he is to you, even if he's a slave, you're not allowed to overwork him. And the Rabbeinu Yoina says in Shari Tshuva, this doesn't only apply to a slave, it applies to your fellow Jew. You're never allowed to put somebody in a position that he feels enslaved to do something against his will. And this is what the Rabbeinu Yoina says. Lachein lo yishtabid adam b'chaveirei, a person should not enslave his friend. The im ein masay aleim, and if you're a scary person, and when you say people listen to, and they don't want to not respond to what you're saying, lo yitzava oisam lasis ketana g'dayla. Don't ask the person to do something big or small, because they're not doing it on their free will. They're doing it because they're afraid of you. And he goes on to say, afilu lechamim tzapeichas mayim, even to ask them to boil up water, or go out to the street to buy a loaf of bread. If they don't want to do it, if they're doing it because they're afraid of you, that's enslaving a fellow person. So asking a person to do things more that you know he's comfortable is not right. So this halacha is not only by a slave, not only by a fellow man. A person has to know that the poskim say that it even applies to your own home. Asking for your children to do things that you don't need, that you know they don't want to do so. Asking your wife to do things. Also, if they're doing it not with their own free will, it's borderline a issue with this halacha. There's a story that Reb Shlomo Zalman Auerbach alav shalom brings, and it's in Kovetz Chizuk. He quotes the story that he heard that there was once a gathering of Go'anim, and it was about an important community matter. And during that gathering, the great Goin, Rabbi Elchanan Wasserman, asked another Goin, why don't you stand up, say a Dvar Torah, we have some downtime, say something. And he continued to say, I know that you might feel under pressure, that I cornered you to say something, I'm asking you, and you're going to feel pressure. So I want you to know that when a person does this to somebody else for the sake of saying a Dvar Torah, the prohibition of leisirda boy befarech, don't overwork a person, does not apply. So the other Chacham responded and said, how do you know it doesn't apply for a Dvar Torah? And he went up and said his Dvar Torah anyways. But we see that there is a discussion amongst poskim, amongst Go'anim, if you even put pressure on a person to give a speech, to go over to the Amid and be the Chazan. If he's only doing it because you asked him and he felt he has to respond to you, he's not doing it from his free will, then it's borderline leisirda by befarech. You're making a person work hard labor that he doesn't enjoy. So even that, giving a speech, giving a Dvar Torah, going for the Amid, might be a borderline isser of leisirda by befarech.